Yo, what's good? It's your boy Mike V. You tune into the artist block, and I have a dope artist, you know what I'm saying, by the name of Sire. Now, go ahead and give me the origin of how that name for you as an artist came about. That's the first question.
Um, well, first of all, my first name is Sir. Uh, Sire came from. At first, it was supposed to be Sire, right? And I started growing around everybody, and they started calling me Sire, like my name was some type of a different origin or some shit. When really it's just Sire, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I have a thing for royalty and shit like that. So I even my son's name Sir, Sire, you know, it's a Messiah, stuff like that. So I think that's pretty much where it came from. Just me having a lot of respect and love for the monarch days, royal shit.
Right. Yeah. So is that something like your music is centered about, like around with that type of philosophy and stuff? Like,
I make music because I do it to make myself feel good. I need to make my world spin. But as far as my name, man, that's just my name, bro. I just didn't want to go by my real name, so I added the E because it made sense and stuck with it for all these years and looking in there.
Yeah, for sure. Now, speaking of the years, so how many years have you been doing it consistently?
Recording or just
recording music? Yes.
Recording music. I recorded my first song when I was 13.
Ooh, dang. So that's been, how old are you now, if I may ask?
I'm grown.
Right. Hey, I don't have a shame to say, man. I'm 31. I'm about to be 32.
I'm 32, man.
I'll be 32 in December.
I just turned 32 on September 13th. That's about 15, 16 years, 17 years, whatever. I've been recording. I had I can say it now. I stole some equipment from the school, man, and just slowly for surely started bringing it back on the bus. You know that. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it goes like that. So
I was bringing music stands and I was bringing mic stands, music stands, like the sheet music stands. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I've been recording since the summer before 9th grade. I was so into sports, bro. I did a talent show my 8th grade year, and that talent show showed me that that's what I need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? That showed me.
So what currently right now, like what are some things that you're like in the works of, getting done, in the future? For the future.
I'm finishing up everything. Like I'm dropping everything I've recorded. Because I've been sitting on a lot of jewels for a long time. Like I like to make bodies of work. I don't make like mixtape music because I'm a person that like to build a story around the project. Like the name of the project, Gone Down Show, makes sense once you hear 1 through whatever the end of the tracks. So I'm dropping this last project, Leftovers, and that's gonna be everything that was recorded already. And me and her, we're about to start writing everything from now. Like we're gonna write all the albums. She actually wrote half of the last one and the one before that too. But we finna tap in there. I feel like R&B music is based around love and heartbreak, bro. So like, who better than to do that music with than either the person that you are significantly with or you know what I'm saying, someone who can relate to it like you can relate to it, you know what I'm saying? And that's my gal. We done definitely sat down and had those talks, so I think we capable of making some good. She done wrote some shit too. She nice with it.
I mean, do you want to be in the camera since he's making I mean, honestly, you might as well get in there because, just make sure the mic is kind of like.
Can you see her?
Yeah,
that's okay.
She's in frame. Okay, so such a lovely couple on the camera and outside the camera. So how long have y'all been locked in? It seemed like, what's so funny? I think this is a couple edition because the last previous artist was here. They were couples too. Yeah. And y'all are couples. So like it's just a couple edition, I guess, on the artist block. Yeah. So like how long have y'all, like, I'm not in your relationship business, but I'm talking about just on the music plan. Like how long have y'all been locked in on that tip?
I'm gonna say, and maybe this isn't the same answer for him, but really since we met. Our first meeting was really music. Like we sat in the car and went over a couple of songs that he had already wrote, and then it transpired.
You let me hear some shit she wrote.
Yeah. And then it transpired to us listening to a beat and was just sitting in the car for a couple of hours.
And that was the first song she wrote with me. Yeah. And every album after that, she's been a part of it. Like 3, maybe 4 songs or better, bro. So yeah.
So like, I mean, your whole background is just like you said, is about the love and stuff like that. I mean, what made you wanted to get into the R&B side? Like, what inspired you? It don't have to be an artist; it can just be life in general. But what inspired you?
Inspiration wise, yeah, it was artists for sure. Like I had inspiration as far like, you know, I come from a generation that was the last to listen to like, you know, vinyls and VCR tapes and shit like that. So, you know, we come from an era where nigga, the whole album was jamming. You couldn't skip through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Today is just different, and I don't feel like I make today's music. So, and she just don't either. We have that mutual respect about today's music and back then music, right? As far as my influence, bro, in life, bro, music kept a nigga out of trouble. You know, like we supposed to be dead or somewhere in this motherfucker. You know, and being in the studio on certain nights, I done got phone calls about homies being killed and niggas getting caught up and going to jail, and I was at the studio that night, and I was damn sure supposed to be with them. I was finna go to them after, and you know, they put me in a position where at the end of the night, I couldn't do nothing but go straight home. And in a way, that's a gift and a curse, but you know, it was a blessing that I wasn't there, because I wouldn't be here, you know what I'm saying, to tell this story. And yeah, music was pretty much my lifesaver, you know what I'm talking about? So yeah.
So are you signed under any label? Like,
hell no.
No, so you independent, so everything you do, you fund yourself? Okay, so tell me what it is, because on the flip side, because earlier I had 2 artists, they're signed to a label, and they said that their label, Pure Record ENT,
Pure Cool.
So
yeah, Pure Cool. They. So
you know, okay, so you're familiar with it. Yeah. So yeah, they was talking about how like that record label helps fund like their studio time and help them book shows and stuff like that. So
I was signed to a label called Star D once with You the One. They had a group called Live 5. Another group. They had another group. They had a girl called Boss and another girl named Zodi B. The only thing we had to pay for was studio time, bro. We didn't pay. That's the only thing we didn't pay for. Everything else came out of pocket. I've never wanted to be signed to anybody because I done been looked in my eyes by niggas that sell millions and told me that I need to be where they at. So until somebody put that in my hand, I'm gonna keep grinding, bro.
Right.
Like I have no choice but to keep grinding because I'm worth more than what you're trying to give me. Even if that's all you got to give, I respect it. I respect it. I'm in your eyes and your ears, nigga. I respect that. But I ain't worth that, bro. I'm worth more than that. So I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm worth more than that.
I think it's more so people selling the image outside of selling the music, and the image is great, but people relate more to the music that you're singing. So if we're going just based off of the image, and like you said, the label that he was signed to, that was strictly just image. So there wasn't a whole lot of putting your artist first as far as what type of music your artist wants to do, or like just, you know, who your artist is trying to become as a person. And like I tell him all the time, you know, it's great to have people around, but you can't take everybody with you. Not everybody is meant to be with you.
Yeah, we had that conversation.
And you know, it's great to, you know, have these labels that put you out there, but sometimes, you know, it's good to move around and see who else can take you farther than where you are at this very moment. So that's where we're at right now, and trying to see who's going to be that person that takes you all the way? Who's that person that's going to invest not only in your image, but in your music, and not only understand it, but be able to dissect it and show everybody else, because if I'm going around, and that's like me selling you a car, I need to know details about these cars. I need to be able to sell it to you. If I can't sell it to you, then what am I doing? Like, why am I doing this job? So that's where we're at this very moment.
Well said. Now, do you want to introduce yourself? Because because you didn't.
I'm Amina. I'm the girlfriend / baby mom /
goes there all the titles /
songwriter.
Okay,
the titles. It's a lot there, dude.
But that's what's up, though. So, right there. Do you make solo records? Or are you just collabing?
So I'm the songwriter. That's what I do. Music has always been a passion. Music has always been a passion. I learned that through poetry. I really love poetry.
Yeah, she used to play the violin, B.
Yeah, so I like different varieties of music. I like people that tell stories through their music. So knowing that he does music, knowing that that's my passion, like I said, we really intertwined on that. So
no, word up. So like, you allow her to take the trust process in songwriting and translating that on the record. Like, you're fully
nigga, she wrote me whole songs before.
Word.
Whole shits. So I can play you one right now. Whole shit.
Word up. So where did you develop that skill set of songwriting? And I mean, have you done it before y'all
meeting him? Yeah, I had songs that I already had like in the in the archives, just sitting there. I took them from poetry. Like I said, I'm really into poetry, and poetry is a story itself.
Okay.
It's the story of basically humanity and emotions, and just life in general. And life is a story all by itself as well. So being able to relate that through music is something that I was very persistent on doing. So I was able to just take that from that and make it into something beautiful.
So I mean, how do you construct like songwriting? Like, how long? Like, do it have to be a certain formula, or just kind of like y'all just kind of feel the music and just go from there?
So he'll play a beat.
Okay.
And I basically asked him, what do you want this to be about?
Okay.
After he tells me what he wants it to be about, I take maybe three to 5 words that describe that thing alone.
Right.
And including putting that into it. So if it's about heartbreak, loyalty, dishonesty, trust, betrayal, and put that all into something, and then
that's one method though.
Interesting.
Like, we have so many different, like, nigga, we done wrote songs from movies and shit. Like, topic then structure. Topic, words, then structure.
So so if she's doing the songwriting,
I write them too.
Okay, I want to hear about your creative process too when it comes to the music as well.
Sometimes I don't even write, bro. Sometimes I go in and I feel it, and we do what you would call a
freestyle.
Freestyle melody track. You know what I'm saying? Then we put the words together. It depends on how the beat's speaking to us that day, bro. Sometimes the beat just really, you feeling it that day. Sometimes it ain't too funky, and you gotta sit down and really put your mind to it. It all depends on what the beat doing that day. The process is pretty much the same. It's all about the feeling of the beat.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Mike V. You're tuned into the Artist Block. Shout out to Shay for letting us utilize the spot and everything. You know, I'm on cloud 9 with the clouds ahead of me because you mentioned that in the interview. Right now, I got Sire with me, songwriting, excellence, R&B artist on the rise.
You see it like I do.
It's your boy Mike V.
Yeah. Freeze frame right beside you. Freeze frame on you, yeah. I'm on the vibe. Yeah. This how you the victim. Scars on my neck.
Yo, it's your boy Mike V. We're tuned back into the Artist Block. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling with some dope dope artist and dope songwriter and stuff like that. So, I mean, right now, what is the goal for this year? Like, I mean, what goals have y'all set for yourself that y'all accomplished this year? And then talk about some of the goals that y'all have in the future as well.
We kinda got it early this year, cause a nigga put in so much work last year.
Yeah,
Everything kinda happened early. Like what we was trying to have by like November,
yeah.
we got that shit by this summer.
Hmm.
Like I locked in a band. I was supposed to lock in a band by September of
Hmm.
this year. I locked in a band for baby April, March, April.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Then I was trying to lock in with this one venue and shit. I didn't get the venue right, but I ended up doing security for a lady at a club, and I ended up being a part of her whole production. So the whole JoJo Jam, like I am a part of the JoJo Jam, and we're top. Shout out to JoJo. Shout out to JoJo. JoJo, you the goat,
Shout out
baby.
JoJo.
That's my favorite Brit. But um, we are now top 10 in the city, open mics. You know what I'm saying, live band, and I created pretty big buzz. Got a good name off of it, and in between doing all those shows and making all those appearances at these venues, I've dropped music, and that's how I've accumulated the fan base that I've had through doing live band shows. You know what I'm saying? Because half of them, if you listen to all my work, I ain't got no about 5, 6 videos. I need to get on camera more because I'm on stage so much, bro. I don't be half the time.
Hmm.
I don't be having time. But yeah, like our goals, we reached them. Now my goal is to make sure everything is released that I've already recorded, so I can start fresh on this album and really start fresh with a clear mind. You know what I'm saying? Not worried about nothing that I haven't finished that I started. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So shit, thank God, bro. All the goals, thanks to consistency and just you know staying hungry, bro. Staying down and not giving up on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we accumulated everything we needed to early, way early, like
Yeah,
way before schedule.
yeah.
That's one thing I pride myself on for sure. We did
So
that.
so far, you feel like you've been starting off at a pretty good start, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
this year
far.
for sure, for
So
sure.
what's in store for 2026? Because we right around the corner, you know. So what's in store for 2026?
Mm,
2026 gonna be fun because 2026 I'll be again starting with a fresh joint.
Hmm.
So um, I don't know if you know about the album making process, but like I'm finna start from scratch, and this ain't like the first album. I know people now. Like I can make calls and get people on the song and get certain motherfuckers to play instruments. Like this gonna be one of them projects where I can say I poured my entirety of my heart and soul into it, from the
Hmm.
words to the music, not just the words. You know what I'm saying? The music too. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Down to the very last bit of the production.
Hmm.
You
and
know
that's
what I'm
really
saying?
what it be about,
That's
being
what.
able to
Yeah.
bring people in and have them put their selves on it and get you out there because everybody has their own fan base. Everybody,
Hmm.
they have their people that listen to them. It's nothing like having somebody that already has that put them on a song and now their fan base is like your fan base and everybody can come as one and listen to a great album.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So
Body of work, baby.
no, so question for you. So you do the songwriting and stuff like that. Do people reach out to you, be like, "Hey, I like that song that he recorded. You did good on the songwriting. Can I reach out to you and can I get a song right or whatever?" Like, you got other
We're
people?
not quite there yet.
Okay.
I'm really the behind the scene person.
Yeah.
I'm not the type of person
But it's
that
her first time getting on this camera with me, bro.
Oh, word.
I don't.
I've been speaking of her, but this
Yeah.
her first time showing her
Word.
face on
Okay.
I'm not the person that like you said, I don't show my face. I'm the behind the scene work. I
Yeah.
make sure that everything flows how it's supposed
You
to
hear her
flow.
voice for you see her face for sure.
So
Word up.
You see her name for you see her face.
Word up. Hmm. No, that's what's up. So you're not in the future looking to record music.
I mean, in the near future, well,
Don't you don't about to say don't
as far as goals, we have decided that soon after he drops everything that he's gonna drop, we will then begin the process of making our album.
get it out now, shit. God
we're
damn.
gonna we're gonna make our album.
Hmm.
He wants it to be and I agree,
Yeah.
a story of just love coming to what it is.
I fucking love these
through,
clouds. Dude. My bad.
No, go ahead. It's okay to be sidetracked every now and
through
then.
everything that
Mm-hmm.
that we've been through, just to relate to his audience, and just put it out there as raw as it can be, as far as a couple still having its ups and downs and trying to make life work the way that we want life to work. So
Yeah, no,
that's where we're at.
Them be the best projects, bro.
I know that.
Them hoes be real. Them be real. Them.
I know that's right. So question. So as an R&B artist, do you feel like you have to be vulnerable to make the music work?
Man, fuck these people.
Okay, so what is your perspective on that?
Man, Michael Jackson said this in an interview once, bro. Like, he was born, right, into a family of musicians, right?
Yeah.
So, like, it was inevitable for him to go and be who he was going to be. Even if he didn't get that far, you know that somewhere along his life he did music.
Right.
Right. My nigga, I come from musicians, dog. My dad played the drums and sung and all that shit there. My mom sang and shit like that and danced and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my grandfather played the blues and shit. Like, I come from that. So, fuck being vulnerable. I like music. My favorite song is by Luther. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? As gay as he was, I got nothing but respect for the man. You feel me? That nigga made great music.
Right.
You can't sleep on him. You feel me? And I feel like being vulnerable has nothing to do with music, dog. Being vulnerable is just a state of mind. That's who you are. I do music because I do music. I like music. I do that. That's what I do. I can sing. I'm amongst a very low percentage of people in the world that can actually do it vocally, not just being learned out of playing an instrument. I have an internal instrument that I was born with. So it's only right for me to do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, being vulnerable ain't got nothing to do with it. I can be sensitive, I guess. I got certain songs that, you know, damn well I was in my feelings when I sung that one. But, like, nah, like, being vulnerable, nah. I just like making music, bro. Real talk. I just dropped a rap album. You know what I'm saying? And, I guess I got a song on there called True Story that you can say that was the most vulnerable joint on there. Other than that, them the songs I recorded because while I was recording the R&B songs and taking a break in between there, bro played the beat, the engineer played the beat. I'm like, I like that, man. Let me write something to that real quick and go lay that down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do music because I truly need it to make my words. Fuck vulnerability.
So you want to shout out some engineers and producers that you be working with?
We can go there. All right. So shout out to, first of all, my nigga Larry. Larry is my brother, my best friend, man. He been my engineer since I was 13. That's who I recorded my first song with. Shout out to Jerron the Secret. Shout out to Schaefer. He worked back here. Shout out to King. Shout out to Cam, my manager, bro. That's Cam has believed in me since he set eyes on the nigga, and we sat down and he been rocking with me. She know, you know what I'm saying. Cam is big bro, father like type dude. I fuck with him. I want to shout out to Howard, the cameraman. I want to shout out to Ghost Entertainment, my uncle Marcus and them, man. They show nothing but love, man. They've created the space for me and the fan, you know what I'm saying, base for me to do the type of music I do and it to actually connect to the people it need to connect to. I appreciate all of them. I want to shout out to this one here because she done up my pen. Shout out to my brother Titus. He done upped my vocal skill and he's upped my pen and broadened my horizon to just different music. And you know, my whole team of people I just named, these are people I've been knowing for years, at least some of them for more than a year for sure long. And all of them are a part of my, you know what I'm saying, all of them, including her, all of them, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate all of y'all, man. All of y'all, bro. I appreciate all of them niggas. My mama for shit show. I appreciate her. But all of y'all, man, my kids, they keep a nigga going. When a nigga wanna quit, I can't. You know what I'm saying? And shit, man, all of them, bro. All of them. I appreciate all of them.
No, that's real though. Now, before we sign it out, if somebody wants to do this music stuff and they're not, I wouldn't say not confident doing it, they do it, but they're not doing it fully. What advice would you give to a person that's not fully invested in the music, but they have the talent, such as yourself?
Invest in yourself.
That's one.
Nobody's going to push you as hard as you do. Nobody's going to believe in you as much as you do. People can listen to you all day and tell you how great you are, but nobody will fully understand unless they are doing music the time that it takes to sit down and orchestrate and plan and put it all together to make it sound like how it sounds. So just invest in yourself and invest in what you're doing, how you're doing it. And like you said, you gotta believe that it's gonna go somewhere. If not for your family, at least for yourself. Nobody is gonna believe in it as much as you do. So I don't know, just
if you starting off with nothing but your talent, stay focused and block out the noise. All of it. Stay focused, bro. Sacrifices are gonna come, and I mean shit that you never thought that you was capable of even being put in a position to sacrifice. But my nigga, it's always light at the end of the tunnel. If it's some, bro, you ain't been doing it this long to not keep going and get what you need out of it. Even if you don't get what other people get out of it, you can get what you need out of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, stay focused, bro. Block out the noise. And if you singing, I mean, your best shit going, if you singing, learn how to play an instrument. You learn how to play an instrument, that's gonna enhance your talent times 10, because as a singer, you know, when you can play those notes, oh man, imagine you using that technique and, you know what I'm saying, that skill in the studio, on stage even, you know what I'm saying? So just stay down, bro. Stay down, stay focused. Block out all the bullshit. And just remember, you can't take everybody with you, bro. I mean, that one motherfucker you thought sometimes that be the one.
Yeah.
You gotta cut. You gotta cut it sometimes. The string can't be that long, bro. It can't. Everybody's string short. Everybody.
Right.
So.
And be vulnerable. I don't care what he says.
Fuck all that shit.
About what
stay big. Hey.
Be vulnerable. And I say
know
that,
yourself.
I say
know your price.
To the fact that when it's just you in that studio by yourself, music can sound great, but what you put into that music, everybody, when people listen to music, they listen to the soul of it. That's what people really listen to music for. Besides those that just listen to it because it has a nice beat, those that are really into music listen to not only the story that you're telling, but if you felt that story that you're telling, like how deep was that to you?
Yeah.
And that's how people relate to that. So if you don't be vulnerable with nobody else, at least be vulnerable with yourself in that studio and actually relate to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Don't just put it down on paper because it sounds nice.
Right. And also know your history. Know whatever lane of music you're in, know your history on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, know the greats. Study the greats. Become better at what you do by trying to not necessarily beat them, but master what they did and turn it to yours, because we all have influences. Michael Jackson loved James Brown. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we gotta respect the GOATs. We ain't trying to be like them. We trying to be better. But we definitely have influences. So
absolutely.
Study your lane of GOATs. You know what I'm saying? That for sure.
Real quick, before we sign it out, give the Artist Block platform y'all names one more time. Shout out whatever y'all want to shout and tell them where to follow you at.
Shout out to Ghost Entertainment, man. Musical Chronic Entertainment, man. Sang in T-Cam, you the GOAT, baby. Love you, nigga. Say, man, shout out to everybody who's been a part of this last album that's coming up on this next album that's coming up, man. My name's Sire, S-I-R to the E, man. Every woman's desire, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. The R&B thug, the R&B king of the South.
For Showski.
I'm Amina. shout out to this gentleman for allowing us to even be here.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, bro.
Ghost
No problem.
Entertainment. JoJo, we will see you at the next JoJo Jam.
Bow. Bow,
And
bow,
this
bow.
guy for his incredible music that he's doing.
Thank you, baby.
Well, shout out to y'all for coming through and talking y'all ish. It's your boy Mike V. We're signing out, man. Peace. All right, cool.